Explore the Bible in 1 year with us. Day 56, Exodus 6, Mark 7, Psalm 85, presented by Mount Vernon Wilderness Gathering. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment of what country or state you live in.
Exodus 6, Lexham English Bible. And Yahweh said to Moses, "Now you will see what I will do to Pharaoh, because with a strong hand he will release them, and with a strong hand he will drive them out from his land." And God spoke to Moses, and he said to him, "I am Yahweh, and I appeared to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob as God Shaddai, but by my name Yahweh I was not known to them. And I not only established my covenant with them to give to them the land of Canaan, the land of their sojournings in which they dwelt as aliens, but also I myself heard the groaning of the Israelites, whom the Egyptians are making to work. And I remembered my covenant. Therefore say to the Israelites, I am Yahweh, and I will bring you out from under the forced labor of Egypt, and I will deliver you from their slavery, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with great punishments. And I will take you as my people, and I will be your God, and you will know that I am Yahweh your God, who brought you out from under the forced labor of Egypt. And I will bring you to the land that I swore to give to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, and I will give it to you as a possession. I am Yahweh." And Moses spoke thus to the Israelites, but they did not listen to Moses because of discouragement and because of hard work. And Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, "Go, speak to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and let him release the Israelites from his land." And Moses spoke before Yahweh, saying, "Look, the Israelites do not listen to me, and how will Pharaoh listen to me, since I am a poor speaker?" And Yahweh spoke to Moses and to Aaron, and he commanded them to go to the Israelites and to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, to bring the Israelites out from the land of Egypt. These are the heads of their families. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, are Enoch and Palu, Hezron and Carmi. These are the clans of Reuben. And the sons of Simeon are Jemuel and Jamin, and Ohad and Jachin and Zohar and Shaul the son of the Canaanites. These are the clans of Simeon. And these are the names of the sons of Levi according to their genealogies, Gershon and Kohath and Merari. And the years of the life of Levi were 137 years. The sons of Gershon are Libni and Shimei according to their clans, and the sons of Kohath are Amram and Izhar and Hebron and Uziel. And the years of the life of Kohath were 133 years. And the sons of Merari are Mali and Mushi. These are clans of the Levites according to their genealogies. And Amram took Jochebed his aunt for himself as a wife, and she bore for him Aaron and Moses, and the years of the life of Amram were 137 years. And the sons of Izhar are Korah and Nepheg and Zikri. And the sons of Uziel are Mishael and Elzaphan and Sithri. And Aaron took Elisheba, the daughter of Amminadab, the sister of Nahshon, for himself as a wife, and she bore for him Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. And the sons of Korah are Asir and Elkanah and Abiasaph. These are the clans of the Korahites, and Eleazar the son of Aaron took for himself one from the daughters of Putiel as a wife, and she bore for him Phinehas. These are the heads of the families of the Levites according to their clans. It was that Aaron and Moses to whom Yahweh said, "Bring the Israelites out from the land of Egypt according to their divisions." They were those who spoke to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, in order to bring the Israelites out from Egypt. It was that Moses and Aaron. And so it was on a certain day, Yahweh spoke to Moses in the land of Egypt, and Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, "I am Yahweh. Speak to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, all that I am speaking to you." And Moses said before Yahweh, "Look, I am a poor speaker, and how will Pharaoh listen to me?"
Mark 7, Lexham English Bible.
And the Pharisees and some of the scribes who had come from Jerusalem gathered to him. And they saw that some of his disciples were eating their bread with unclean, that is, unwashed, hands. For the Pharisees and all the Jews do not eat unless they wash their hands ritually, thus holding fast to the traditions of the elders. And when they come from the marketplace, they do not eat unless they wash. and there are many other traditions which they have received and hold fast to, for example, the washing of cups and pitchers and bronze kettles and dining couches. And the Pharisees and the scribes asked him, "Why do your disciples not live according to the tradition of the elders, but eat their bread with unclean hands?" So he said to them, "Isaiah prophesied correctly about you, hypocrites, as it is written, 'This people honors me with their lips, but their heart is far, far away from me, and they worship me in vain, teaching as doctrines the commandments of men. Abandoning the commandment of God, you hold fast to the tradition of men.'" And he said to them, "You splendidly ignore the commandment of God so that you can keep your tradition. For Moses said, 'Honor your father and your mother,' and 'The one who speaks evil of father or mother must certainly die.' But you say, 'If a man says to his father or to his mother, whatever benefit you would have received from me is Corban, that is, a gift to God,' you no longer permit him to do anything for his father or his mother, thus making void the word of God by your tradition that you have handed down, and you do many similar things such as this." And summoning the crowd again, he said to them, "Listen to me, all of you, and understand. There is nothing outside of a person that is able to defile him by going into him. But the things that go out of a person are the things that defile a person. If anyone has ears, let him hear." And when he entered into the house away from the crowd, his disciples asked him about the parable, and he said to them, "So are you also without understanding? Do you not understand that everything that is outside that goes into a person is not able to defile him? For it does not enter into his heart, but into his stomach, and goes out into the latrine, thus declaring all foods clean." And he said, "What comes out of a person, that defiles a person? For from within, from the heart of people come evil plans, sexual immoralities, thefts, murders, adulteries, acts of greed, malicious deeds, deceit, licentiousness, envy, abusive speech, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile a person." Note, verse 16 is some of the older manuscripts, so it is not included in some translations, including this one. And from there he set out and went to the region of Tyre. And when he entered into a house, he wanted no one to know, and yet he was not able to escape notice. But immediately a woman whose young daughter was possessed by an unclean spirit, when she heard about him, came and fell down at his feet. Now the woman was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by nationality, and she was asking him that he would expel the demon from her daughter. And he said to her, "Let the children be satisfied first, for it is not right to take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs." But she answered and said to him, "Lord, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." And he said to her, because of this statement, "Go, the demon has gone out of your daughter." And when she went to her home, she found the child lying on the bed, and the demon gone. And again he went away from the region of Tyre, and came through Sidon to the Sea of Galilee, within the region of the Decapolis. And they brought to him a man who was deaf, and had difficulty speaking, and they were imploring him that he would place his hand on him. And he took him away from the crowd by himself, and put his fingers into his ears, and after spitting, he touched his tongue. And looking up to heaven, he sighed and said to him, "Ephphatha," that is, "be opened." And his ears were opened, and his difficulty in speaking was removed, and he began to speak normally. And he ordered them that they should say nothing, but as much as he ordered them not to, they proclaimed it even more instead. And they were amazed beyond all measure, saying, "He has done all things well. He even makes the deaf hear and the mute speak." Psalm 85, Lexham English Bible. O Yahweh, you favored your land. You restored the fortunes of Jacob. You took away the guilt of your people. You covered all their sin. Selah, you withdrew all your wrath. You turned from your burning anger. Restore us, O God of our salvation, and annul your vexation with us. Will you be angry against us forever? Will you prolong your anger generation after generation? Will you not again revive us, that your people might rejoice in you? Show us, O Yahweh, your loyal love, and grant us your salvation. I will hear what God Yahweh will speak, because he will speak Pesito his people, even his faithful ones, but let them not return to folly. Surely his salvation is near for those who fear him, that glory may abide in our land. Loyal love and faithfulness will meet one another, righteousness and peace will kiss. Faithfulness will sprout from the ground, and righteousness will look down from heaven. Yes, Yahweh will give what is good, and our land will give its produce. Righteousness will go before him, and it will make his steps a pathway.